coming into this season. When Fitzpatrick was rolling, I was like, hey, they got to go back to Jameis Winston. But the turnovers are the turnovers. It is what it is in this league. You just can't turn the ball over that much at the quarterback position. It's over for Jameis in Tampa. I don't think his NFL career is over. I do think he'll get another shot at being a starter. But as a top pick for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, bust.
Yeah, hate to go there, bust. But based on expectations, based on projections, and based on flashes, he certainly has underachieved. So let's term that up and call it bust. But he's done. One, because the contract says if he gets injured, they owe him $21 million next year. Last time I played in the NFL, guess what? They ain't giving out money for free. You know, you got to earn that type of payday, and he hasn't, certainly. But also, don't even take your word. Don't take my word. Deshaun Jackson came out and said, I want to play with Ryan Fitzpatrick. And then someone tapped him on the shoulder in PR and said BPC and retract that. And so he tried to do the PC thing and say, yeah, whoever is under center is going to be our leader. But in reality, I think the players' reactions and Deshaun's words basically said this team performs better at an optimal level under Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, they've given him every chance to be successful through all the suspensions. He came back this year, like you said, they were 3-1 when he came back. And they let him take over for Fitzpatrick, who had done something that had never been done in the NFL, in history, in the history of the NFL. And so he's had enough chances now, and now it's time to yank him. Don't play. Last time you'll see him ever in a Bucs uniform. Is he a good quarterback? Yeah, I think he's a good quarterback. Is he a starting franchise quarterback from what I've seen? No. Just like Blake Bortles, I'd say no. Going forward, these guys can have long careers in the NFL. They can be good backups somewhere. But at this point, he might get one more shot. And if he doesn't handle it this time, it's over. You're going to be that Matt Castle career backup guy. It's going to have a long time in the NFL. Nothing wrong with that either. It's just you just didn't make the decisions good enough for you to have that starting franchise quarterback career.
At some point, you got to overcome coaching. I don't think he's had the coaching that he has needed to progress and make strides.
But that's strong, Greg.
Yeah, it is strong. And
he got Lovie Smith fired and Doug Carter hired.
I understand all of that, but sometimes you have to have the right person in your corner, and I don't know if he's had that. Now, that doesn't warrant the fact that he's turning the ball over the way that he is. I think, if anything, every head coach that comes in, if this is Dirk Cutter's final season, they feel like potential talent is there. I could possibly be the one to do something with that. So I don't know if he's done contractually. Yeah, you sit him on that bench because I'm not just going to give him 21 big ones just because he can potentially now be in harm's way of getting hurt. But as a head coach coming in, if Dirk Cutter, if this is even his last season, you have this talent at quarterback, you feel like I can be the one to turn the tide. And so I'm not saying that he's a bust. He hasn't played nowhere near what the expectations have been for him to play.
And part of that problem is really the evaluation process, where most evaluators at the quarterback position, they're batting like baseball numbers, like 300. They're not 50-50 with this guy, number one overall, is going to be the greatest at that position. And I continue to see this when we went through the era and the saga of Peyton Manning or Ryan Leaf. When that was a conversation, that triggered something to me. I was like, do y'all know the difference? Like, and we saw how that played out. And all the way to last year, is Baker Mayfield or the Sam Darnold. And you hear all these evaluators continue to give someone an expectation level that maybe they can't live up to, and vice versa. Play with Drew Brees. He was drafted to our team. They didn't properly evaluate him. Tom Brady obviously is an exception. They continue to damn some players because they put these absurd expectations on them. Even though Jameis did his thing in college, that's the least athletic athlete I've ever seen at that position. No, I'm not even trying to clown, but I'm
agree.
Wait, is he an athlete or not? And then he's off script. It's crazy.
Yeah, but I think that was kind of one of the things people liked about him is he's a pocket passer in a league that wants pocket passers. He's not a great athlete. That was one of the things I think people thought said he had tremendous upside. I'm going to throw out a couple of options for him to rehabilitate himself.
Okay.
Maybe the Jacksonville Jaguars will be desperate enough. And then here's another, like, crazy long shot. If Dak Prescott doesn't play well this year and the Cowboys want to bring in a veteran and draft a guy, maybe Jameis could get a year in Dallas to see if he's anything, if Dak Prescott doesn't play it out. I think Jameis is going to get another shot at being a starting quarterback. I'm obviously a lot less confident that he'll do anything with it.
What about this, though? I mean, I don't know if you guys watched the game.
Yeah.
When Fitzpatrick came in, there was a whole new level of energy, even on the defensive side of the ball, let alone the offensive side of the ball. So my question is with him, it's leadership. Okay, this guy keeps messing up. It's not about the athleticism and the turnovers. Okay, let's throw that all out the window because as a quarterback, you have to be a leader, and I have to trust you and respect you. He keeps getting in trouble. Keeps getting suspended. He's had that stuff in college that's followed him. He does that W thing where he's looking at like people, and again, that was ridiculous as far as I'm looking at that. If that was my teammate, I'm looking at him like, what the hell are you doing? Like, you're our leader. You're the face of our franchise. I'm telling you, it's when you're in the huddle with a guy like that who
he should have split right there.
Gomer Powell. I've always Black Gomer Powell. That's who Jameis Winston is.
So how is he going to turn that around?
He's not going to turn that around.
How is he going to turn that around? The turnovers and that. How's he turn that around?
Yeah, look. He's going to get another opportunity. Everyone in the NFL always gets their breath of fresh air, second landing opportunity. And to Jacksonville, they already got a turnover machine in Blake Bortles. Even though out of Florida love, and to Dallas, they already got somebody at that position that is having their struggles. And then you're going to now bring him in with his off-the-field issues and his on-the-field issues?
We'll see. All right.